US visit tomorrow. Ireland will be his first stopover, where apart from interacting with the leadership, he will also meet the Indian diaspora. Also, the second meeting of the leadership of the two largest democracies of the world, that is India and the US, within a year has sewn up expectations and optimism. There is also curiosity to see how the two sides will build upon from the takeaways of their previous meetings. Take a look.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has expressed confidence that his upcoming visit to the United States of America will help further deepen the bond between the two countries by building on the substantial ground covered during his last visit to the United States and President Barack Obama's visit here earlier this year. The Prime Minister will be undertaking a 7-day tour to Ireland and the United States from the 23rd of September. In the first leg of his tour, he will visit Ireland, marking the first prime ministerial visit from India in almost 60 years. Writing about it on his Facebook page, the Prime Minister said, "In Ireland, I will hold talks with Enda Kenny, the Taoiseach of Ireland. We hope to further develop strong people-to-people and economic ties with Ireland in the years to come. In Ireland, I will also interact with the Indian community." On September 24th, the Prime Minister will commence his visit to the United States, where he will have bilateral meetings with some foreign leaders and meet top investors in New York, besides interacting with the Indian community in San Jose. During his visit to the US West Coast, the Prime Minister will focus on startups, innovation and technology, and how to further attract them towards India. Elaborating on his US visit, the Prime Minister wrote, "This visit seeks to build on the substantial ground covered during my last visit to the United States and President Obama's visit to India early this year." On the 25th of September, Prime Minister Modi will address the UN General Assembly in New York. The Prime Minister said he was going to the United States at a historic moment when the United Nations is celebrating its 70th anniversary. Prime Minister Modi will visit Facebook headquarters in California on the 27th of September, where he will hold a town hall interaction with its CEO, Mark Zuckerberg. Writing about his visit to the Silicon Valley, the Prime Minister said, "An event that I'm enthusiastic about is the India-US Startup Connect. India is emerging as a hub of startups in a wide range of areas, and we aspire to take this further. We want the world to see our innovation capabilities in the startup sector." In San Jose, the Prime Minister will interact with the Indian community on the 27th of September. On 28th September, the Prime Minister will participate in a summit hosted by President Barack Obama on peacekeeping. On the sidelines of the UN General Assembly, the Prime Minister is expected to hold bilateral meetings with top leaders of various countries. The Prime Minister will return to India on the 29th of this month. With Sudhakar Das, Newsnight Desk, DD News.
Our correspondent Ashwini Mishra is joining us from Ireland. Ashwini, we've just given a detailed report to our viewers as to what could be expected from the visit, but Ireland is to host the Indian Prime Minister after as long as 6 decades. You give us more on the preparations and also tell us, is the stage all set to welcome the Prime Minister there?
जी प्रीति, अगर बात करें तो 6 दशक के एक लंबे समय के बाद जब भारतीय प्रधानमंत्री भारत का प्रधानमंत्री यहाँ पर आ रहा है, तो निश्चित तौर से यहाँ के जो भारतीय मूल के लोग हैं, जो भारतवंशी हैं, जो भारतीय हैं, उनमें ज़बरदस्त उत्साह है। अगर देखें तो कल प्रधानमंत्री 11 बजे आयरिश टाइम के अनुसार, जो कि भारत और आयरलैंड के टाइम में 4.5 घंटे का डिफरेंस है, तो लगभग यहाँ पे 11 बजे वो पहुँचेंगे, यानी कि लगभग भारतीय समयानुसार 3:30 बजे। यहाँ 11 बजे पहुँचने के बाद 12 बजे यहाँ के प्रधानमंत्री के साथ उनका औपचारिक स्वागत किया जाएगा प्रधानमंत्री कार्यालय के सामने। उसके बाद द्विपक्षीय बातचीत होगी ये लगभग 2 बजे तक, और 2:30 बजे के आसपास दोनों प्रधानमंत्री प्रेस से स्टेटमेंट देंगे। उसके बाद होटल में लगभग 3 बजे 3:30 बजे के आसपास, जो यहाँ का स्थानीय समय है उसके मुताबिक, वो वहाँ भारतीय समुदाय के लोगों से बातचीत करेंगे। और निश्चित तौर से अगर देखें तो ये प्रधानमंत्री की यात्रा का एक पड़ाव नहीं है। निश्चित तौर से ये माना जा सकता है कि दोनों देशों के संबंधों को देखते हुए, जो कि औपनिवेशिक काल से अनेक कारणों से, राजनीतिक कारणों से और स्वतंत्रता संघर्ष के कारणों से थे, वो संबंध आज 21वीं सदी में एक नए मुकाम पर जाएंगे। और निश्चित तौर से प्रधानमंत्री की जो यात्रा है दोनों देशों को संबंधों को नया आयाम देगी। प्रीति।
All right, Ashwini, thank you so much for those inputs. Thanks for joining in. That was our correspondent Ashwini Mishra joining us from Ireland, telling us that the Prime Minister will land in Ireland tomorrow at 11 a.m. That is Ireland time. And when we go by the Indian Standard Time, it will be around 3:30 p.m. Also, he says that after that, the Prime Minister will be accorded official welcome and he will meet the leadership of Ireland there. And he will meet the Prime Minister, and also we will have a press statement at around 2:30 p.m. Ireland time, and around 3:30 p.m. Ireland time, the Prime Minister will address the Indian diaspora there. We'll keep you updated with all the developments that take place tomorrow. Meanwhile, the Indo-US Strategic Commercial Dialogue began